Hello, and welcome to the Poopy Twitchy Luke stream. And it is Football Manager Thursday on stream. Friday if you're watching on the YouTube, where I cut this up and make it into a video that is more digestible for your little tummies. If you didn't see the Monday stream, the Hitman stream, there was an explanation as to why I didn't stream or put any videos out last week. Sorry about that. If you're seeing this in the future, it doesn't matter to you. But I installed an entirely new PSU in my computer, all by myself, changing everything out, doing very poor cable management, and then I went away at the weekend on a long journey to see some friends and go to the pub. Oh, the pub. And I want to say recovered now. Just about recovered. That's all the little updates very quickly for you there, in terms of real life. Now it's time to look at Football Manager. You see? Because last time we started out in the top flight of Ukraine. And there has been some goings on, some happenings. So I would like to present to you a very short, about just over a minute, catch-up clip for your convenience as to what happened. So I will go over to that pre-made video now, and I'll be back with you in just a moment.
Around the world in football.
So just a very quick recap here. We did actually, as you can see here, win a match or two. So that was nice. We weren't doing too badly, but then we went on this awful run after a few wins. Oh, look at it. There's so much red. And of course led to a board meeting where I asked them to just let me get on with the job, and they did not. So I was like, man, maybe if I try the resigning thing again, maybe that'll work again. It did not. And at this point, I'd thought, maybe it's over. And then it was. Bang. No need to say that, though, is there? Very pleased to be rid of you. Fuck you, vassal. After everything I did, you piece of shit. I saved you from relegation from the second division and got you promoted, you absolute bastard. So that's a very quick recap of where we are, and only one question left. And there we are. So, we are no longer here at the Bazova Arena, which may or may not have been the home stadium of Lizne. We are in a new job in Row of the World in Football. But where, I hear you ask? Well, we had some offers from League 2 in England. And I was tempted for a minute. But then I thought it is probably too soon still to go to England. This is Round the World in Football. We need a little bit extra spice in our lives. And have you ever heard of failing upwards in a very Roberto Martinez way? Well, let's go to our new stadium. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's not quite right. It's not worked. Oh, here we go. We're off. I'll do the music still. Say goodbye to Ukraine. We had fun, I think. For a little bit, at least. And where are we off to? Whoom. Oh my god. It's North America. It's the Hamilton Stadium. What could this possibly mean? MLS? No. Don't be fucking silly. It's the Hamilton Stadium in Hamilton, Canada. Oh, Canada. Da, 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 da. They're the home of Forge. This is Forge. Welcome to Forge. This is them. In the Canadian Premier League, which is all sorts of interesting. We have an affiliation with FC Köln, and it's a small league. I'll show you how it works. We can get into the CONCACAF Champions League from here, which is crazy. How we've got this job is beyond me. Basically, teams play each other 4 times over a 28-game season. You get into the playoffs if you finish 5th or above. So, when you get into the CONCACAF Champions League, if you finish in 1st or 2nd, and that will probably not change, but we will see. So, welcome to Forge in Canada. They've won the Canadian Premier League in 2021. I believe that was probably COVID times. And I'm the manager. They've got really good facilities. Strange rules in Canada, let me tell you. Because you can only have a certain amount of players registered in your squad. And there is no, like, exemptions for, like, under 21s. You have to register players if you want to play. And we don't have, like, a B team. So I've had to send a lot of players out on loan. And the season starts in April. Because, you know, Canada. We played some friendlies. Look at all these. We've had a lovely time. We played Vancouver, who are actually in the MLS, at Tim Hortons Field. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? Is that what they call our stadium? Maybe that is what... I think Forge have been sponsored by Tim Hortons, famous Canadian coffee and donut place, I believe. So good for good for us, eh? I think that might be our home stadium, actually. Now I look at it. It's called Hamilton Stadium on Wikipedia, which is where I found that information. Have I made any signings? There is also a wage cap, so with registered, you have to register everybody that you want in your squad, even under 21s, and they all have to go under a certain wage cap. So we have only signed very limited players in 2. Zhao Hu is a 20-year-old Canadian centre-back, I believe. We didn't actually get in. No, we just got him on a trial, maybe, but he only had 5 jumping reach, so we didn't go for him. The player we did get in, because I'll say, free transfers, 1. This is it. The only player we got in was Luka Gagnidze, something like that. He's decreasing in, apparently. But that's just because the season's just about to start. He's actually a Georgian international, and is very good for our level, where we will be playing him in a 4-2-4. It didn't go right for us last time, but there's every chance we can get it right this time. We have better players. That is all. We have better players. And we're also doing a little bit different. We're playing a poacher target forward combo, both of whom will be staying forward out of possession. 2 just out-and-out wingers to try and get the ball in the box, because we have good finishers and good headers of the ball. We just want the ball in the box. Team instructions, not like direct, but not like short. Don't shoot from distance. Float some crosses in, because the players are pretty alright. Press high. Trigger the press more often, but keep it defensive. It's simple football, alright? It's simple 4-2-4. The left back will be inverting to take the place of the box-to-box midfielder, who will be joining the attack and will be the linking force. The right-hand side is a full-back only. No more wing-back business, where we're trying to, like, double and overlap on sides of the... No! Keep it simple, you know? And, deep line playmaker. You'll meet the players as we go, but here you can see all the ineligible, out on loans, unregistered, because Like this kid's 16. You can't even use him. There's nowhere for them to go. We've got like this. I could show you from the bottom actually. Howard is 17. He's registered. Just because I think it was an extra name we could get on the thing with the wages. Esposito is registered. We're gonna try and we're converting him into a right winger. In football terms, not in any other term. Don't worry, because he's pretty quick, and he's better at crossing and than he is at tackling, and he's got a decent technique. He's unambitious, but we're working on it. We're trying. It's a project. Ian Rolls, very much backup. Junior Robinson. He's English. He's the backup English right back we've got. He's right. This guy's out on loan. Yes. And then these players on the bench. That's the only players we have in this entire massive list who are registered, other than the ones on the 7-man bench. We can use 5 subs, by the way, so that's good. Other than the 7-man bench and the 11 starting players. Again, because there's limited competitions, including just playing the same 8 teams, well, the same 7 other teams 4 times over, it should be okay. We do have some aging players in our squad, I'll say that, but I didn't want to make massive overhauling changes immediately, especially with all the rules and everything, and the amount of loans I had to do. So we got a keeper in Andreas Veikla, who is an Estonian international. He's pretty good, actually. Rama. This is also the starting lineup for the first game, by the way. Rezat Rama, Albanian right back, can also play centre back, but he's not the best at jumping or heading, so we're going to put him as a fullback with experience. I'm no longer going purely for youth. We're having some experience, and keeping these experienced players round, because clearly I think they finished mid-table last year, Forge, in this game world, so not bad. They can clearly do a little bit here and there. We just need to set them up right. Nimic, Daniel Nimic, is English centre-back, probably one of the best of the bunch in terms of the experienced centre-backs, 30 years old. Babic, he's the 20-year-old Canadian youth prospect of a centre-back, very aggressive, very determined. Can jump but can't quite head yet. He'll get better at it as we go on. Like I say, we do have Harms on the bench, who's, again, a right back and centre back. Can't jump either, but Rama can probably step into the middle when Harms comes on. We've made some things happen. We've got covering players for different positions. Left back, Themi Antonoglu. Themi Antonoglu. He's naturally more of an inverted wing back, which is why we're playing him there, and also because it gives better balance for the box-to-box midfielder. In my opinion, this is just an opinion for now, it seemed to work quite well in the preseason friendlies. We'll see if it works in the actual season, and play from there. He's alright, isn't he? Pretty good. A good Canadian player. No international caps. Unlucky. Sorry. Hodger Pro, Alexandro Hodger Pro is the starting playmaker. He's okay. I think he can also do the sort of box-to-box role if necessary. And on the bench, or left back on the bench, we've got Marcel Flanagan, who's left back and can play as high as left midfield, as a 20-year-old youth prospect to come into the team every now and again. And in the other midfield role, we've got Makalov, who is also 20 years old and is actually a very good prospect as a playmaker if he can get his passing a bit better. So again, that's more cover for because Hodgepur can switch over, and then in comes Mac. You see what I'm going for? We've got to do things to do other things, but we've got all the cover for all the positions if necessary. And there is Gagnidze, yes, who is starting as the box-to-box player for now. Very naturally fit, so he shouldn't be losing his physical ability for what he has anyway. And lovely little headband. Good for you. On the right-hand side, Cajazaro is fairly quick, not very technical, but he is quick, and he's apparently a leading / star player for the Canadian Premier League. So, Ben Brahim on the left, can also play on the right, is a French player. Not quite as good physically, but a bit better technically, especially in the dribbling, first touch, and passing departments. He's also no slouch, like, physically. Up front, starting, I'll tell you, we've got Esteves as a 17-year-old on the bench who can come on at left wing and also up front, if necessary. Hopefully it won't be necessary, though. Up front, we've got Zepieri as the starting target forward. Pretty tall, pretty good all round. 24. He's all right. And Micah George, 20-year-old Canadian, pretty fast, also pretty tall. This is what I was mentioning, the target forward and the poacher. Because he can finish, he can head, that's all you need to be a poacher. You don't need to be passing. Don't do it. Thank you. Also left-footed. Good mentals. Decent physicals. Good. Oh. And on the bench, I should mention. The other two strikers, this guy here is on the bench, is the spare target forward because he's 191 centimeters tall and can jump 14. But he can also play out on the wings, which is, again, another thing to be on the bench, 24 years old. And Collier, Ryan Collier, 19. I mean, he's the smallest of the four strikers at 181 centimeters tall, which is taller than me. So, 19, can finish. Not bad. That's the team we're going to the season with. We're hoping for the best. Starting balanced. I showed you the tactics. Let's start the season, I guess. Against Cavalry. Here come the Cavalry! Yeah. Are you excited to be in Canada? Oui. Hamilton as well. So, sing the whole musical. I won't do it. Away from home in our first game, I did play all the preseason friendlies myself, with the little bit of extra time that I had after everything, just to sort of get a feel for it. Let's go give it for our fans. Trust you, make a difference. We've won a Canadian Premier League. You just need a good series of results. They've also got the same formation. Will it play the same? Probably not. As we come out in our little silver kits, turn on the sound. Here we go. Canadian Premier League action. Did you expect this? After 2 and a bit seasons in Ukraine? Actually, nearly 2 seasons in Ukraine? It's unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, as we are under the cosh right now, apparently. Here's the first highlight we're seeing of the season proper. Zepieri, good ball there, out into Ben Brahim. Everybody's worked it quite well. Cross towards the back post. Won't quite get there, and maybe the opposition can break away with the Cavalry. And running straight through, taking a shot from distance. The Estonian international goalkeeper has that covered, though. And I've got to say, the crowd are rampant and wild here in Canada, especially compared to everybody else where we've been so far. Hobza out there, but good interception from our wingers who are dropping back to help out as wide midfielders in defence. Nachapora, long ball forward to Zepieri, great touch. He's got out to this right-hand side, there's an option in the middle, it's George. Can George find a header? He does, on target. So far, so good. Balanced game. Not giving up any, like, superiorly easy chances, which is not a sentence. Superiorly easy? Just leave it as super easy chances. I'll have a little cough, in fact. I do have... Okay, that's a slightly easier chance. Ah, it's an own goal. Bojan Babic. Oh, no. I was just going to tell you about my drink. It's in a cup with a green lid. It's just like a sody pop with extra juice of the cranberry and orange variety. To be fair to Babic, that's just unfortunate. He's tried everything just to block the ball, and it's just ended up in the net. It's okay, though. I am going to encourage. I'm a changed man. And by changed man, I mean I'm not screaming berate it every 3 seconds. Like that season in Ukraine that we don't talk about anymore. As the ball comes back out, Gagnidze back into George. He falls. Can he get back to his feet? Can we get it back in the area? Kajazo in the box. George! Micah George with a header. He's threatened that once before in the game, and this time it's come off. Lovely work. Getting the ball out to the wings quite quickly. Kajazo using that physical prowess to just burst past his fullback, get the ball in. We know we've got tall players, both of whom can get up for a header. George is the one who does on this occasion. 1-1. First goal at the new club in the professional... In a competitive match, I should say. As here we're seeing another highlight. It's all action in Canada. I don't even know where Cavalry is. Because they haven't named it after a city. And sometimes that's okay. Kajazo towards Zepieri. It's come back out as far as Gagnidze. Out to Kajazo. Oh, and it's in again. George has found his way through. The ball was just deflected to him. 2 goals for Micah George. And I do apologise. I will get better at the names as the season progresses. I hope. Ajibo into Kajazo. Kajazo. I think he's going for a shot there. It deflects off a defender and ends up just at the feet of Micah George, who's not going to miss from there. That's what being a poacher's all about. Having a massive Mohican, number 9 on the back of your shirt, and finishing your dinner like that. 2 goals for George, 2 assists for Kajazo. It's a wonderful start to life in Canada. Oh, Canada, the place with football now. Not the sort that you play with your hands unless you're a goalkeeper. It's the sort that you call soccer. Oh, I'm trying to make a dance remix of the Canadian national anthem, but for football. It does need some work, I will admit. Nimic's on the ball. Rama it right up there. Hodger Pro. Professional face on. Goes back to Antonoglu, who comes in, like I say, in that inverting wing back. Kajazo, first time cross. Oh, it's nearly a third. It's just off the post. Keeper didn't get to it. Maybe he'd gotten to it if it was on target. But Zepieri, sorry, I think it was there. Did very well to try and get the low header. And it's 2-1 at the break, away from home. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep the spirits high. Keep the feeling good. We are here to win in Canada. Or at least do well. This is a big job. How we've made it from unemployed / the rough streets of the Indonesian second division all the way to the Canadian Premier League. It's been a mad little journey. I've been enjoying the journeyman save. It's something that I've meant to do for a long time in Football Manager, and here we are. I think this is... I mean, I know there's a lot of criticism about FM26, but I'm having a good time. Ultimately, it's about storytelling. Micah George, oh, it's a hat-trick of assists and goals for the same 2 players. Kajazo into George. It's a tale as old as time. That time is 46 minutes. That's how long the tale is. Hajapur to Kajazo. Swings across. He chips it almost. Lofts it in. George is there again. He can't stop at the minute. 3-1. Lovely work. And you may call it basic football. I call it Bloody lovely football. Because it doesn't work without all that work in the middle of the park. All the passing. All the inverting of the wing back to fill in where the box-to-box midfielder was. The ball doesn't end up with the right-hand winger. If only I'd been able to tell this to me from 2 weeks ago when I was like, why can't we score? Who knows? Cagnidzi. Corner. Pops it all the way towards the back post. It's come back out only as far as to Cajazo. He's got space and time to find a cross, and he will. This time Zeppier, he's getting in the action. 4-1. It's the first game of the season. I need to calm down. That's far too much of a... I mean, it's away from home in the first game of the season, where it looks like from the options we were given in the pre-match team talk, we were expected to not do this well. But thanks to just give the ball to Cajazo and he will loft it into the box, we're the best team in the world. Basically. Look at all that! Look at all the Cajazo. Oh, he's on a 10. 4-1 up. 70-odd minutes. We got 5 changes. Let's make some of them. That's 4 changes. We'll save one. We'll save one. Go out there. Get yourself on the score sheet. Just give the ball to Cajazo and then get in the box if you want. It'll work. Trust me. Didn't know I was a tactical genius in Canada, but here we are finding out. There's still 4 minutes left on the clock, so this is a real highlight. That is punted long, and they've kept it in play. And giving it straight back to us. Harms, who's recently on. Makalov, who's recently on. Over to Flanagan, who's recently on. Into Gagnidzi, who's been on since the start. Long ball out. There's Cajazo. Will he get a 5th assist? In the box. Micah George with a 4th goal as well. Oh my goodness. This duo can't stop. It's the Cajazo show. It's the Cajazo show. Did you hear me? It's the Cajazo show. My show is on. It's the Cajazo show. Also, Micah George has got 4 goals. A lot of them with his head. Can't be ignored. Well done. What a marvellous day. There we are. How'd you like that? Opening day of the season. 5-1 away from home against Cavalry. I don't see the Cavalry. I don't see the Cavalry anymore. All I see is Cajazo and George. 2 players got a 10 rating in our first ever game. This is beyond my wildest dreams. I need to give you both. I cannot find. You did really well. You were excellent. Well done to both of you. My goodness. My goodness. That sends us top. Stop the count. I've got to stop saying that. I mean, if you look at the season predictions, Cavalry are actually predicted to finish 2nd. I didn't look at that before. Or at least, if I did, it was a long time ago. That's gone really well. That's gone really well for us. York United are the favourites. Oh, they're playing this as well. Apparently it's not as original as I first thought. They also won their first game, but 2-1 against Ottawa. We beat Cavalry 5-1. We're ready for this. Come at us, bruvs. Crawford's going on loan. Have fun. Have fun out there. Wow. Wow. Bloody hell, what's the next game? Vancouver. I mean, we're going to play everybody a few times throughout the season. All the way till October. April to October. We're going to play everybody over and over again until we're bored of playing people. There is also a cup competition, the Canadian Championship, which has a few rounds from preliminary to not that. How many is there? Preliminary, quarter, semi, and then there's just the final. So there's a few. I think there's also teams like, am I imagining it? There's other teams that aren't in the top division, I think, in this as well. Oh no, there's Vancouver like Whitecaps who actually, there's MLS teams in there, is what I'm trying to say. Bloody hell, that took a while. Let's get to the next game. Vancouver, our first home game in 7 days. Let's go get it.